I live! My friends, welcome back. This is Renee here after a very long hiatus. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, at this moment for this video, I'm not going to be doing any reactions. I'm just going to be rambling about my life and giving a status update to anyone who might be curious as to what I've been doing and what my plans are. For the few of you that have watched my channel before, you might have thought, Renee, where did you go? Well, I in fact did not fall off the face of the earth, so always good. In fact, it was just that 2020 sucked. And I don't think that any of us would argue any different. But during the pandemic, working retail took a lot out of me. I had very little energy for anything, and in my priority list of things I wanted to get done, YouTube videos kind of fell below. And even if I had any energy left to do YouTube videos, I really only prefer to do them alone, when I'm home alone and there's nobody else around to observe me recording videos, because that's awkward. But my now fiance had been laid off during the pandemic, so he was constantly home, and we have a very small apartment, so there wasn't ever really a good time for me to record. And on top of that, like I said, I had other projects I wanted to work on. So what have I been doing during the pandemic? Well, not getting sick is one. Despite working in retail, I somehow managed to avoid getting sick, even though multiple of my associates did. Wear your mask, don't socialize, follow the CDC guidelines, please and thank you. So not getting sick was my main goal for this past year, and I'm pleased to say that I have avoided that. I've got my first COVID shot, and I'm scheduled to get my second one later in May. What else have I been doing? As I said, I got engaged. We're very excited. We've been dating for 5 years now, so I'm just very happy. I also have a new job. So instead of having to continue to work in retail, which I've been trying to get out of for the last year and a half, I am now working as a customer service rep with a publishing company. So that is incredible. My main goal is to eventually get into editing itself, or, New York Times best-selling author, but we'll get to that. So this has been a really cool opportunity. I am now working from home, which is never thought this would be something that I'd be able to do, but it's very, very nice to work from the comfort of my own home. Though I am a bit disappointed that I'm not getting the office experience, because so far all the people that I have met through video chats have all seemed really, really nice, and I wish that I got to meet them in person. As far as my creative projects have gone, I've been drawing a lot. I got stuck with some writer's block, but I am working on a collection of short stories that I am hoping to be able to self-publish by the end of this year. That's my goal, that's what I'm shooting for, so I'm really going to try to make a concerted effort to focus on my writing. I've gotten distracted a lot by drawing. I don't know what it is. I feel renewed in my energy to draw. I have more confidence in my ability to draw, and I have expanded my social media presence. I am now Renee of the Stars on most social media sites. So if you want to look up my art and if you want to follow me, I would greatly appreciate that. Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much, though. It's difficult to get a foothold of any following on that, it seems. Let's see, a new app called Artful, Artful, space for artists to view other artists. It's a really nice, inclusive site. Archive of our own, of course, so if you like fan fiction, particularly Star Wars fan fiction, look me up there. Renee of the Stars on all of these. And in addition to writing and drawing, I'm also trying to learn how to paint, which is a whole thing in and of itself. I am very hesitant to paint because it's so permanent. At least when I sketch or I do digital art, I can just undo if I do something that I don't like. You can't really do that with painting, so that's That's a project that I'm also trying to work on. I am also finally starting to play Fallen Order on PC, but that is time that gets taken away from my other creative pursuits. I don't remember the last time I watched a TV show. I really don't. Like, reading and watching TV are two activities that have really fallen to the sidelines. Because in addition, I also play a bunch of D&D. Dungeons and Dragons is just so fun. So many different iterations you can do, and settings and characters. And I'm currently actively playing in 5 campaigns that we alternate throughout the week and alternate through weeks. And then on top of that, I've decided that I want to try to run my own D&D game. And I've decided that for my first game, it's gonna be a homebrew. Because I'm insane and trying to make up everything on my own from scratch. At this point, I'm using other stat blocks and pre-existing stat blocks, but like the missions and such, I want to be my own. But I'm getting to the point where that might not actually be feasible. There's so much I want to do. There's so much I want to do and not enough hours in the day. So, as you can imagine, presenting YouTube videos has gone a little bit lower in my priorities. But then I want to do more with YouTube as well. I would love to, in addition to my reaction videos, maybe start some book reviews, maybe host discussions, or I don't even know. Book reviews have been an idea that I've had, but I'm not reading anymore. I'm reading, but I'm not like actively taking notes as I read because it's so hit or miss as to whether or not I'm actually reading. Plus, I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks while I'm driving, and I can't really take notes while I'm driving. So there's just a lot that I'm trying to sort through right now. I do intend to start posting a few more reaction videos, more than one a year. I'm working on a schedule right now, so I'm able to devote enough time to all of these different creative and other pursuits. So I'm hoping to be a little more consistent in my free time. Now, I have rambled for long enough. I do appreciate anyone who decided to take the time to watch this status update video. It does mean a lot to me. Now, I hope that 2020 treated you passably and that 2021 is making up for it. Because after the year that everyone had last year, we deserve a year that is going to treat people well. Now, that is all from me for now. For now this time, I swear. It's not going to be another year before you see another video from me. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. May the force be with you. Thank you.